Hello, my name is Spencer Donaldson. I'm one of the coaches here at ZYTO. The purpose of this video today is we're going to be going over the new multi-topic chart available from us and available for the EVOX licenses. I've already set up a test client, so we're just going to use that test client and we're going to go through what would normally be an EVOX session. So we're going to go through here and go to the EVOX multi-topic chart, which is right here. Now, with the EVOX multi-topic chart, it's a lot like the transgenerational in the fact that we can see how everything compares to one another. However, it's more like the topic specific in the way that we can set whatever specific topic we want to focus on. For instance, the example that I'm going to use today is fitness. So we're going to use fitness. And we can see here that we have Fitness 1 and Fitness 2. So we're going to start with obviously Fitness 1 and do a recording here. Now again, this is going to be our throwaway recording. So we'll do that recording there. And this is just kind of a computer generated module recording. This is going to be our throwaway, but obviously we would then do an output from here. Let me make sure this is in simulated mode real quick. And we do a little output there. Then we would do our second recording here. And what's nice about this is that this second recording will then be transferred over to this associated topic chart here. And it'll already be pre-automatically set as the comparator. And what's awesome is then we can choose which associated topics we want to tie into our fitness. Now, when it comes to the multi-topic chart, what's great about it is oftentimes we have these issues that we want to get through, and we have all these contributing factors that we want to take care of at the same time, and we're not really sure where to start. Well, with this one, we can see how these associated topics relate to our main issue. For instance, with fitness, we could focus on specific areas such as diet and do a recording there. We can do one on, exercise and do a recording there. And then we can also do one on sleep and do a recording there. Now, I just did 3 that came to my mind, but we could also add another recording if we wanted to. And then that would then be added to our main menu here. But what's nice about this is we can see specifically how these relate to our main issue. So for instance, we can see that our diet is 74.72%, our sleep is 74.19%. So the diet relates a little bit more to fitness than the sleep, but what really relates more to our fitness is our exercise, 79%. So what that means, and what we can take from that, is that basically our exercise is our biggest area, or our biggest area of weakness when it comes to our fitness. And this can really be on any topic. We have a whole list of different topics that we can recommend to you if you'd like that list. And also there's anything that we can record on. Now what we would do after this is, after we see which one relate, is it gives us a couple of places to start from. The 2 places that we can start from are going to be, one, we can either start from the lowest end and move up, or we can start from the highest end and finish out there. Now the 2 reasons you would start from either end is if your client were to look at this after recording and say, all of these things are really issues, even though these 2 aren't as big an issue as exercise, we should really start from the bottom one and get through them all and then finish up with fitness afterwards. Or the other reason that you would start from the top one is they would look at this and say, these 2 that we're looking at, the sleep and the diet, really aren't that big of issues now that I think about it. It's really my exercise that I need to work on. So let's just work on exercise, and then we'll do fitness next time and finish up from there. So what we could do is we could actually, I'll show you an example of what that would look like. So we'll take this and we'll create a new chart from this PI. And we got this exercise chart here. Now we would treat this as a normal topic specific chart. So we could then output, record a new PI on exercise, and output, record, and output, record, and output, until we get either a dynamic shift or a releasing pattern. Then we would end the session there, do a burst output, come back next week and finish up with our fitness. And that would be basically the whole multi-topic session. If you guys have any questions on any of this, we can always set up a training appointment, or if you call into our coaching department, we can just answer any quick questions that you have. We're open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. until about 5 p.m. And we can answer any questions, and that's Mountain Time. And also, we also have our forum online that's good to check out. So if you go online to ZYTO.com and click on the 9-dot icon in the top right-hand corner, and there's a little forum that has a lot of questions that can be answered by different practitioners, and sometimes the coaches and people here from ZYTO answer questions too. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.